She don't like to smoke weed, but she likes that candy that they sell with THC in it. Now, that's legal. Under Washington state law, that's legal. However, the federal government can send federal agency in at any time, arrest everybody in the store owner, all the customers, shut the store down, take you all to jail, lock you up for years on end, because it's illegal under federal law. So far, they have not busted any of these stores. It's going to happen sooner or later, but so far, they've not. Several states do have medical marijuana. You have to get a doctor's prescription for certain ailments. That's not a nationwide thing. Not every state has it. There again, the people who are dispensing it to you for medical reasons are taking a risk of getting busted for distributing narcotics, which is a federal offense. They could get locked up in federal prison for the rest of their life. The patients who are using it for whatever disease the doctor gave it to them for, they're taking a chance if the federal government wants to. They can arrest them, lock them up for the rest of their life. So we sort of have it, but we really don't have it. It's all at the mercy of the federal government. As long as the federal government keeps on thinking, okay, we'll just worry about other stuff and let you smoke pot, then all's fair and well, we have it. But if they ever decide, well, there's too many people smoking pot, we got to crack down, then no, we won't have it anymore. Yeah, all you need to grow it in is a 5-gallon bucket, some water, fertilizer, a heat source, a light source. The light and heat source is usually the same source. That's all you need. Yeah, that's true. You know, my opinion on the matter is marijuana is the exact same thing as a pine tree or an oak tree, a maple tree. They both occur naturally in the environment. You can go out in the woods, see pine trees, oak trees, maple trees. You can go out in the woods and see pot plants. So why is the pot plant illegal, but the pine tree isn't? You know, you're making a plant that occurs naturally in the environment illegal. Makes no sense. Yep. All Florida is great weather for it. Year-round weather. That is true too. I had to give cigarettes in Connecticut up because Connecticut state law requires cigarettes to be laced with a chemical that if you go to sleep with a cigarette, the cigarette will supposedly go out before it burns your house down. They put a chemical in it where you have to take a draw on the cigarette every so often or it will go out. Whatever that chemical is, it just tears me up. I can't smoke the cigarettes from Connecticut. I cough my head off. Yes, indeed. It's like the biggest cash crop in the nation of Afghanistan. There are actually a group of people out who claim the reason America has sent troops to Afghanistan to start with is to protect the heroin trade. Not sure that I believe that myself, but there's certainly a lot of people that do believe it. Okay, 12 is done. 14 and 13 need to be done. Okay, so we've got to find our sewing machine here. I'm going to say that it's on this tractor. Yep. He's finished here. Let's save this game, by the way. I don't know how stable this game is. Okay, gotta crank our tractor. Yeah, and even the cigars are not, some cigars are not natural. I know the cigars that I smoke have added flavors. And I'm sure that when they added the flavor, they probably added other stuff as well. Okay, what I want to do here, I'm actually going to do canola here. I'm hoping that's the canola symbol, not the grass symbol. Why? Is this field already planted, maybe? Growth? I don't think I planted but one field. I guess I did plant it, yeah. I have planted this field. Okay, so we got to go to 12. Yeah, that field is already done, actually. I was trying to get the worker to do it. I couldn't figure out why he wouldn't take off, but I know now. I actually sowed a field, then I let the worker finish the field. He should start right off here. Okay. He's going good. Now, we will magically pop over into this. We'll go get rid of this. I'm actually going to sell. I should sell this. Let's see. This and the sewing machine. I can't use the sewing machine. I can't take the sewing machine right now. As soon as he gets through sewing the field, we're gonna sell that. And I'm going to buy a sewing machine, I think. Is this it? What do these look like? Yeah, this is them. Here we go. 52,000 looks like the first one. Let me get closer to the TV here. Okay, the 52,000 one says that it will sow and cultivate both. That one will not. That one will not. I think that's the one we might actually have. So that will be the first one that I have to buy. It's the 52,000. What all does that sow? I guess that's wheat, barley, canola. I'm guessing that's beans, radishes. Is that canola or is that canola or is that? Okay, that one's okay, I see now. There's the sunflower thing. Okay. So we're not going to be able to do sunflowers anytime soon. Because that will do the radishes. The first one that will do all of them, there's actually not one that will do all of them. Okay. The corn sower that I used on 15 added beans and sunflowers. The Vaderstad, oh, that one. It's actually added beans and radishes. So that's the one I will get first. It'll be a while before I do sunflowers. I do have to do sunflowers because the pigs need them. But it's going to be a while before I... oh, by the way, I'm nowhere near the laptop right now. I'm actually in the kitchen. So if you're talking to me, I have no clue what you're saying because I can't see the chat. So this is a good time to call me an asshole, dickhead, son of a bitch, motherfucker, whatever you usually say when I'm not around. So I'm actually not around right now. I'll be back in just a second though, so make it quick. I'm strapped to the controller here, so it keeps trying to fall out of my pants pocket. I don't know what it's did to the game. Actually, nothing. Okay, I'm officially back. So I had to go over to the TV just where I could see what is going on here. Have I messed up these settings? No.